Well, Nueces County's Memorial Garden for Victims is a place of remembrance for those who have died from violent crimes. There were two angel statues were recently placed there at the memorial, but some people didn't like that, and that has created a real controversy. Our Javier Guerra joins us live from the Memorial Garden at Oleander Point. Now, and Javier, we understand that there may be a happy ending to all of this.
Lee, that's exactly right. The city's Parks and Recreation Department wanted the angels right behind me, as you can see, to be taken down until they were approved by the city, but it looks like they're here to stay. Hope, serenity, and peace. That is what several families who have lost their loved ones to violent crimes say the Nueces County Victims Memorial Garden at Oleander Point gives them.
We just kind of really wanted something, to have a memory of him here, and to have my daughter come and visit and, kind of reminisce on times.
Crystal Rice lost her husband after he was killed in July and says the Memorial Garden in all of its entirety is important to her and her daughter. She says it helps them remember who he was. Several families and their loved ones are represented through this garden, including Officer Alan McCollum, a Corpus Christi police officer who was killed by a drunk driver back in January. The Victims Memorial Garden is known for many things, including its statues. However, recently the city's Park and Recreation Department said these angel statues were not approved to be added to the garden.
Here at this memory garden, for us, it represents our faith, our Christianity. It's something that Alan was a strong Christian. He was a believer. He walked in, his Christian way and his Christian walk.
Interim Director Tracy Cantu says the city respects the memorial and understands what it means to the community, but said certain elements added to the garden must be approved by the city.
What we have in place with our agreement is that the elements that are in the garden are designed, go through an approval process, they go through appropriate permitting, and to make sure that the installation of all the elements is safe, because this is a public space.
George Fenema, the vice president of the Nueces County Victims Memorial Garden, says he submitted the statues for approval, but were told something different.
So when they came back and said, okay, we're going to approve the flagpole and the lights, but not the angels, it was like, okay, that's fine. Just give me a reason why. And their answer was, we had a couple calls about them.
When Nueces County District Attorney Mark Gonzalez heard about the sudden issue with the garden, he decided to step in. He says he reached out to City Manager Peter Zanoni, asking for the statues to be left alone. Now, there's still a lot of uncertainty about what the next step will be, but the city's Park and Rec Department did say that these statues will not be taken down, and they will be working with the organization for that approval process. From now at Oleander Point, I'm Javier Guerra, Chris 6 News. Back to you, Lee.
All right, Javier, thank you very much. Hopefully this worked out.